Hi, my name is Carlisle Isla. I am in Dr. Long's World History 1 class for the summer. I took notes about my perspectives and my transformative insights, so if I'm looking down, that's why. I chose the Song Dynasty because I wanted to gain a better understanding of something, and I didn't just want to choose one of the easier dynasties that everyone knows about. I wanted to gain information, and I wanted to learn something new. So I thought I would challenge myself and pick the Song Dynasty. My initial perspective was very uneducated. I will say that I'm very educated now on the Song Dynasty. So before all of this, I thought the Song Dynasty I thought all the dynasties operated the same, and I thought they were structured the same. I thought they had the same leadership. I thought they had cultural similarities. I just thought all of it was one thing, and which is very uneducated. I also thought that the military would have more power, and I thought they were the ones with power, and I thought violence was used. I also connected China with communism and Christianity, so I was very surprised to find out about Confucianism and Neo-Confucianism. I thought that was really cool. I did get a lot of transformative insights, like I learned about the merit-based civil system exam, and I thought it was crazy because how does one test equate to your future? I don't know. But I also discovered that Confucianism and Neo-Confucianism shaped the government. I also realized the importance of literacy and education in the Song Dynasty and how it transformed the education system going forward. I was impressed with the technological advances like gunpowder and compasses and the movable type printer. I noticed how poetry and art was used. That went right over my head when I was doing my initial perspective. I didn't even think about the arts and humanities of the dynasties. It made me really sad to find out that the women's roles were restricted, especially like through foot binding, where they like crush your feet, basically. And I saw how the dynasty left like lasting institutions and ideas within the Chinese government, and I realized how much power the dynasties truly have. I had a few perspective changes, especially with the arts and all of that, and like how I thought about communism and Christianity. I used to think that dynasties were just emperors fighting for power, but now I see how the dynasty was actually ran, and I feel uneducated, or I did feel uneducated about it. I didn't expect there to be such a strong focus on morality and education. It made me realize that they were trying to build a stable society, and that was the goal. And I was very impressed with how technologically advanced the Song Dynasty was with the gunpowder and the compass. I thought none of this existed, and now I realize it did. I also thought that these people were like ancient rulers and they like just were like living their life, but the dynasty set up groundwork for things that we still do today, and I think that's really cool. My appreciation for Chinese history tremendously went up. I learned about the Song Dynasty, and it gave me a whole new level of respect for how advanced and organized China was back then. And I never realized how much the Chinese dynasties influenced the world beyond just their borders. It's kind of crazy that education, philosophy, self-discipline, I'm very inspired. It's not something I have ever like associated with ancient history. And I'm genuinely glad I picked this dynasty because I got to see how deep and complex, and I'm glad that I picked it because I got a better understanding. I feel super uneducated, or I did feel super uneducated, and now I feel super educated on the Song Dynasty. It's more complex than I could have ever guessed, and this project helped me feel more connected to the world in general as a whole. It used to be just names and dates for me, but now it's real people, real groundwork, real structure being laid. And yeah, so thank you so much.